Hujambo mtazamaji na karibu, na natumai popote ulipo uvyema, na karibu katika kituo chako nambari moja Sam TV. Yule ambaye ni mgeni, usisahau kuchukua sekunde yako moja uweze kusubscribe. Now today we are getting deep into politics, especially the Kenyan politics, whereby specifically tutaguzia chama cha ODM. ODM ni chama ambacho tangu Raila Amolo Odinga passed on kimekuwa kikiyumbayumba. Ni kama ODM has reached whereby there are waves. It is in the ocean and now the waves are moving the boat. When we look deeply into the politics of ODM, they just took a different direction. You know why I'm saying about that? When Raila Amolo Odinga was alive, the ODM party ilikuwa imenyooka. Leaders knew what to speak, where to speak, when to speak, and how to speak. But since the demise of Raila Amolo Odinga, it seems that everybody in ODM is a leader. Everybody in ODM is a spokesperson. Everybody in ODM spent his last time with Raila Amolo Odinga before he passed on. Let's look at this way. From my point of view, ni kama the ODM party is split into two. One side is siding with William Ruto. The other side is fighting to pull this other side from William Samoei Ruto. This kind of disagreement made it harder for the Odinga family to heal. Now ikafanya mpaka Winnie Odinga with Raila Jr. had to create a rally at Kamkunji grounds. If you have an history of Kamkunji grounds, that's where Raila Amolo Odinga loved so much. Hapo ndipo siasa zipo. When they visited there, Oburu Odinga, who was watching from a distance, was shocked because he could never pull such a crowd. Winnie spoke with the voice of Baba. Winnie alizungumza na sauti ya Baba. And that's when people felt the existence of Raila Amolo Odinga in the Kenyan politics again. It was awakening the politics of the youth. It was reminding people that the young voice matters a lot. Hata kama umekuwa mzee, listening to young people in politics can rectify you, the old one, wherever you have gone wrong. The ODM party is struggling with trying to understand the grappling with the leadership succession battle and ideological uncertainties that were previously contained under Raila's leadership. Chama cha ODM kinajaribu to see where it can fit. But as much as it's trying to fit, let them not forget the legacy of Raila Amolo Odinga. Because as much as Raila was dying for hunger of power, Raila has the interests and the ideologies of people at hand. Now those leaders, especially wale ambao wako katika serikali, they feel like they should just be in the government, something others believe Raila could have not done. As much as there are disagreements in ODM, there is need for internal democracy. Internal democracy whereby everybody need to be consulted as an ordinary member in making major decisions. That's why we have seen leaders having different views, because there is no consultation in ODM party. And when Odinga, I'm happy with her because she said nobody is going to be chased from ODM. What needs to be done is putting these people together, making sure that every view, every person, every opinion matters before the ODM party speaks. That's why it has a Secretary General to speak on behalf of the party. But nowadays, everybody is a Secretary General in ODM. That's why the party is falling apart. Winnie added several key points that are making Ruto even to shake. Number one, she warned about leaders making unnecessary decisions that do not reflect the party membership interests. Number two, she reminded the party leaders that ODM remains to be the people's party. Number three, she said that nobody is getting kicked out. The solution is putting aside the differences and putting the interests of the party at hand. Oburu Odinga, you need to stop negotiating for the government. You need to pull together the party. Make sure you close the loopholes to minimize the chances of the party dying. That's the only way you can save the ODM party. Otherwise, it is going to lose the relevance in the Kenyan politics and on the oncoming elections. Because trust me, the leaders who are affiliated with ODM, the moment the party will take a different route, you will see them defecting. That's a fact. Oburu Odinga needs to sit down, pull his people together, have a close meeting, call Winnie Odinga, share the interests of the party, and give opinion to everybody, kuchangia katika kukua kwa chama. The party is sinking. We need to save ODM. And saving ODM means putting personal differences aside, putting personal opinions within the party and speaking with one voice. That is what Raila Amolo Odinga could have wanted to see from the ODM leaders and the ODM politics as he is resting well in peace. Thank you for viewing this video. Those who are new, do not forget to subscribe. We are going to have more of this politics analysis. Haya tutayazungumzia until we see that the party of ODM is coming back as it was and as Raila Amolo Odinga could have wished. Thank you. Have a nice one.